The atmosphere inside Westminster carried a noticeable tension as Keir Starmer entered the House of Commons, immediately confronted by a surge of questions tied to reports of internal disagreement circulating around Downing Street. What might usually pass as routine political chatter quickly drew national attention, capturing the delicate balancing act between leading a government, managing competing expectations, and operating under the relentless scrutiny that defines modern British politics. In this heightened environment, what followed was a measured yet revealing exchange, one that quietly exposed the weight of responsibility on the Prime Minister's shoulders and reflected the broader pressures shaping this complicated political moment. The discussion began when Keir Starmer raised questions referencing recent media reports suggesting that anonymous briefings had involved members of the Prime Minister's cabinet, including Health Secretary Wes Streeting. Her tone reflected the seriousness of the matter, but also the reality that speculation, especially when tied to senior government figures, can quickly shape public narratives. The central question was whether these reports indicated genuine internal tension or if they were simply part of the constant political noise that surrounds any government operating at the highest level. Keir Starmer responded with composure, making it clear that his priority remains delivering stability and progress for the country. He emphasized that he had not authorized any negative briefings against members of his cabinet and that he appointed each of them because of their experience and dedication to public service. His response aimed to highlight unity and reassure both Parliament and the public that his government remains focused on managing the economy, improving public services, and advancing national priorities. Starmer underscored that constructive debate is a healthy part of democratic governance and should not be mistaken for instability. The intensity of the exchange grew when Badenoch referenced reports suggesting that several cabinet members had been drawn into speculation about their political ambitions. She asked Starmer directly whether he continued to have full confidence in his chief of staff, pointing to claims that some of the comments circulating in political discussions might have originated from within No10. Her question appeared intended to probe whether strong leadership requires addressing internal communication challenges head-on. Starmer responded by restating that his team remains completely focused on their responsibilities and that he had not authorized any form of negative briefing. Pressing further, Badenoch suggested that the presence of anonymous comments could indicate that the Prime Minister was not fully in control of internal communication processes. She pointed out that political speculation often intensifies ahead of major national events, such as the budget announcement, when attention naturally turns to party dynamics. Starmer addressed the point firmly, acknowledging that speculation is a long-standing feature of political life but emphasizing that his government remains committed to delivering meaningful progress for the country. He stressed that the public expects constructive governance, not distractions driven by speculation. At one moment, when Starmer described his party as a united team, the House of Commons reacted with laughter. Despite the interruption, Starmer remained focused on outlining positive developments, such as improved economic forecasts and growing private investment in the UK. He framed these achievements as evidence that the government continues to deliver results, even as political discussion intensifies. His message aimed to remind the chamber that effective leadership requires long-term planning, stability, and measured communication. Meanwhile, the political conversation outside the chamber grew louder after reports suggested that individuals within No10 had made remarks about the future ambitions of certain cabinet members. Names such as Wes Streeting, Shabana Mahmood, Ed Miliband, and Angela Rayner appeared in commentary, though all of them distanced themselves from the speculation. Analysts were quick to point out that political rumors often surface during crucial periods but rarely reflect confirmed intentions or actions. Many observers noted that speculation has always been part of Westminster culture and must be interpreted cautiously. Wes Streeting addressed the situation with confidence and clarity, offering remarks that balanced professionalism and humor. He acknowledged that political speculation is common and often becomes exaggerated when filtered through second-hand accounts or anonymous sources. Streeting emphasized that his focus remains firmly on his role in government, particularly on improving health services and ensuring responsible leadership in his department. He said that any anonymous comments circulating in the media do not represent the views of the Prime Minister and should not distract from the government's priorities. Using good-natured humor, Streeting compared the rumors to dramatic storylines from television programs, suggesting that some interpretations had moved into the realm of fiction. While light-hearted, his remarks carried a clear message: political stability requires constructive communication, focus, and teamwork. Streeting highlighted that disagreements, if they exist, should be handled respectfully and internally, emphasizing the importance of unity at a time when the public expects efficient delivery of services and progress on key issues. Further reports suggested that some political observers believed that the heightened speculation could be tied to the upcoming budget announcement, a moment that always brings increased attention to government strategy. However, officials and analysts noted that Labour's leadership rules make spontaneous leadership challenges unlikely, requiring substantial levels of support from MPs and affiliated organisations before any formal process can begin. This framework exists to maintain stability and prevent leadership changes driven solely by speculation. Historical references were brought into the conversation, particularly the example of Jeremy Corbyn's leadership challenge in 2016. Despite losing a vote of no confidence among MPs, Corbyn went on to win a leadership contest among party members, illustrating that speculation and internal disagreement do not automatically lead to leadership change. These reminders were used to highlight that political commentary often amplifies uncertainty, even when the underlying reality remains stable. A source close to the Prime Minister reportedly said that Keir Starmer remains confident and focused on his responsibilities, even as political speculation increases. According to this view, discussions about leadership are a normal part of political life, especially during times of economic pressure or ahead of local elections. The source emphasized that the government's attention remains on policy delivery rather than on internal noise, reiterating that effective governance requires clarity, planning, and long-term commitment. Political analysts also observed that leadership transitions have unfolded differently across various parties over the years. While the Conservative Party has experienced multiple mid-term changes, Labour has not removed a sitting leader mid-term under its current rules. This context reinforces that the recent discussion is more reflective of routine political speculation than of confirmed developments. Analysts suggested that heightened interest in internal dynamics is natural during major political moments, but the government's priorities remain unchanged. In conclusion, the exchange in the House of Commons highlighted both the challenges and the resilience of political leadership. The discussion brought attention to reports of internal disagreement, but senior figures emphasized their commitment to staying focused on national priorities. The situation demonstrated how speculation can capture public interest, but responsible governance requires steady leadership, open communication, and continued dedication to the issues that matter most to people across the country. What are your thoughts on these developments? Let us know in the comments. To stay updated on the latest developments, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next update.